Alright guys, Cam Raceway here. Welcome back here to the Wells Fargo Xfinity Series, and it is finally time to decide the champion here of the 38th official CRL season, and the first ever season I've ever done with Xfinity Series cars. I've had Xfinity Series in the past with different cars, but I've never actually used these style of diecasts in their own series till this year, mostly because I never actually been able to get the cars that were ran in the past, but of course, recently in the last few years, I've been able to get a lot of cars like this group of cars here. And today, we have 3 drivers going for the championship here. And at one of the main championship venues in the CRL here, Dixieland Raceway in Atlanta, Georgia, one of the best and the oldest CRL tracks on the series roster. So here are your drivers going for championship here. The long shot in the championship is number 7 of Caleb Campbell, 12 points behind Brady C. Caleb is looking for his record-extending 14th career title. He won his 13th kind of earlier this year, late last year in the Chance Cup Series Season 4. And right now, second in points, Jet Skeeto in the number 88. He got 1 win to see Sonoma. Caleb also did get 2 wins at the season opener at Hampton and Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jet Skeeto 1 win at Sonoma. He is 9 points off of Brady C. Jet has won 3 of the last 5 championships, including the most recent simmed up season, which was the Chance Cup Series Season 5, where he won 10 races on the season. And yeah, Jet Skeeto really has been one of the more dominant drivers here in the CRL era within his first year, and he's looking to keep that dominance alive here in this championship race here today. Then finally, your points leader going to this race, Brady C. He's been very consistent all season. 2 wins on the season at Columbus and Darlington. Those were back-to-back wins. And this season's really been full of parity, so he hasn't really been able to find that third win. Really, no driver has won more than 2 races this season. And Brady C, he's looking for his first career championship, and if he does win the championship today, he would be the first driver not from the state of Georgia to win a CRL title in its about near 13-year history. That is mostly because there were not a lot of Georgia natives in the first few seasons, and most of the non-Georgia drivers, they really were never serious enough or really good enough to win the championship. But Brady C is looking to prove that stat wrong and be the first driver not from Georgia to win a CRL title. So here's where the drivers are kind of sitting here for the contenders. Caleb and Braden had bad qualifying runs, so they will be starting side by side here in the back of the field here. Jet Skeeto is not much better. He's only up in the 8th position. You see him right there in more the middle of the pack here. Also for Junior Motorsports, all 3 JRM cars are in contention for the title, so this would be the first ever CRL title for Junior Motorsports, by the way. Then finally, coincidentally, your top 2 on the starting grid here, they will be the drivers going for the championship in the Exalted Cup Series race in the next few days here at Dixieland Raceway. Will Bounds on the pole and Jace Turner there a second. Will Bounds, the 16 team, they've been pretty fast here at the end of the season here. Will with 2 wins on the season at Little Rock Raceway and at Calebville Raceway. Let's see if he can get another one here today at Dixieland. Alright, so we have the engines fired here. The field will roll off here. And let's get to your starting grid here for today's race. Row 1 is Will Bounds and Jace Turner. They're not in contention for this championship, but they are in contention for the Exalted Cup Series title. Row 2, you have Nicholas Rice and Cam Spinner. Spinner has 2 wins on the season. The first one was at Augusta Raceway, and the second one was at North Wilkesboro. Also with Jace Turner, he also had a win at Forsyth Super Speedway this season. Row 3, Jake Hoover and Carl IC. Jake Hoover won twice this season at Frankfurt and at Richmond. Row 4, you have Maddox Straber, who got his first career CRL win, and without a doubt, he will get his best career points finish if he does finish 4th in the points. He could finish lower than that because actually Will, Jace, Maddox, and Jake, they are all very close to the points going into this finale here. He's alongside Jet Skeeto, your Sonoma winner, and currently 2nd in the standings. Row 3 is Row 5, is Carter Lim and William Donuts. They both are winless on the season. This would probably be Carter's first career winless season if he does get the win today. The row number 6 is Elizabeth Boutel and Brady C. Elizabeth got a win at Talladega, and Brady C, he's currently the points leader with 2 wins on the season. Then row number 7 is Caleb Campbell and Connor Jacklin. Caleb has 2 wins on the season at Hampton and Atlanta Motor Speedway. And Connor Jacklin did get a win in the last race here in the series at Bristol Motor Speedway, getting his 3rd career win. Then running out the field is Brendan Creason, who is the last driver in the field and is currently still winless on the season. Thinking over today's race here today, it's going to be 10 laps long here at Dixieland Raceway. This track is about a mile long track. It's a little bit banked here. And really, it's a fun track too. It is kind of a one groove track as well, a little bit. But yeah, we'll see how it goes here for the championship here. And let's see who wins the 38th season title between Brady C, Jet Ski, and Caleb Campbell. Well, let's go in and find out who is going to win the championship out here today. Alright, going green for the finale here. Bounds turn to lead, also field flying by here, Dixieland Raceway. Will Bounds will be out to the race lead. And Jace Turner there in second there, as you see Will in the race lead here. Will Bounds looking for his 16th career win. Actually, probably 17th. He's right around there with Brendan Wilmington in the career wins right now. And if he does win, I believe he will tie Brendan actually after this race here today. I see Caleb and Jay already there. Caleb had a really good start in the race here. There's Brendan behind him here, so the points are a little bit close here, but Caleb is gaining a good bit. But Caleb would have to win the race, and Brady would have to finish fourth for Caleb to win the championship here. Same scenario that Jace Turner had in the year-long format. And Will Bounds currently in the race lead, but Caleb Campbell is gaining here as there goes the 7 car straight to the race lead. Brady C in third, and if Brady does fall back to fourth here, Caleb will be in the points lead. Right now, it is very close between Campbell and C for the championship lead. It's by about at least 2 points right now. Caleb might have it at the moment as we go let field flying by here, but Caleb looking for his 14th career title. Braden, he is looking for his first right now in third place here. And yeah, Brady C can't stay up here in third or get up there with Caleb and battle him. He will win his first career championship here, but yeah, Caleb not going to make it easy on him. See Maddox Traver there trying to get fourth into points for Will Bales or Jace Turner. They have had a good run so far in today's race. Oh, we have issues. Just get a contender into the wall. Caution is out. Wow, a long green flag run here ends after Jesquito had a tire go down. One of your championship contenders here into Cam Spinner, who is sitting, I believe, 8th in the points right now. And yeah, Spinner could fall back here to 9th in the standings, actually, as Jesquito, had a hard hit there. Yeah, the right front tire went down the 88, and yeah, Cam Spinner's had nowhere to go in that, unfortunately. Cam has had a pretty decent season. I thought he would have been a contender if there wasn't a few bad luck moments for this 3 team in this season. But yeah, that's usually a race to go. Some teams will have good stretches, some teams will not. But yeah, Cam Spinner, he'll probably be a future contender in future seasons. But yeah, fortunately not going to end well here for Cam. He's also about 7th in the standings in the Cup Series, actually, as well, I believe. 7th, I believe, yeah, he is sitting in 7th, yeah. And Jesquito, he won't be contention in that race too. But yeah, Jet will likely finish in 3rd here in the Xfinity Series standings. And we're actually going to have 2 laps to go on the restart here. Caleb Campbell still in the race lead, Brady C in 2nd. And if Caleb does win the race, and if Braden falls back to 4th or lower, Caleb will win the championship. If it goes the other way around and Brady C pulls off a win here or stays with Caleb in the top 3, Brady C will win his first career championship. And let's see who will win the championship out here today. All right, coming to 2 laps go here. Campbell and C on the front row. They're 3 wide in the back for 3rd. That's the battle for 4th place. But Caleb and Braden, they're battling for championship. And Brady C does have the lead by about 6 to 5 points here. But Braden looking for race lead. White flag in here. Can Braden win the race and the championship here? He's going to shove the 7 up the racetrack. Down to back one more time here. And Brady C to the race lead. And the first non-Georgia native is going to win their first career CRL title. Brady C is the Wells Fargo Xfinity Series Season 1 champion. How about that there? Brady C is your Wells Fargo Xfinity Series Season number 1 champion. He is the 11th different CRL champion in the league's history. And like I said at the start of this thing here, he is the first non-Georgia native to win a CRL title. Also, the first ever title for Junior Motorsports as well. This race is also Braden's 11th overall CRL race win, which does tie him for 14th, I believe, with Nicholas Rice right now. Yeah, Brady C getting his first career championship, and I know he was probably stressing too with Caleb Campbell being in contention because he saw Caleb there. He was going at it to try to win this title here today, but Brady was able to hang on there at the end and get his first career championship. Also the first time the number 1 car has won a champion, and this is probably the first time, or maybe the 2nd or 3rd time, we've had multiple first-time champions in 1 year out here in the CRL. And, if Will Bounds does pull off the Exalted Cup Series title, this will be the first time we have 3 separate first-time champions in 1 year. Yeah, Brady C getting his first career championship, and I believe this is also Braden's 5th or 6th season. I'm gonna count it real quick. I'm gonna pause real quick and count it, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, this was Brady's 7th season. Okay, yeah, sorry, I just wanted to make sure my math was right there, but instead of looking at the cars, counting it on the video. But yeah, Brady gets a championship here today. And let's look at your results here for the finale. So Brady wins the race here. Third win on the season. The most wins on the season here. This season had so much parity in it. You also see in the points here. Jace Turner second. Jace was 7th in the points here. He was in contention whenever I kind of was like, you know what, I'm going to send through the rest of the season here. And yeah, he just struggled. I know he had a bad crash at Talladega too, which that really did set him back as well in the points. Caleb Campbell had most last year today, but wasn't close enough to get the championship here, unfortunately. Will Bales there in 4th. He had a good run here today to start off. Then Maddox Traber got into the top 5 here at the end. Connor Jacklin solid day in 6th here. Jacklin could be a solid contender too in the future here in the CRL, I feel like. Carter Limlin, Jake Cooper, Littleton, Carl I see running your top 10 in the race results. Rice, Creason, and William Duns were your drivers running out the field here. And yeah, Jesquito and Cam Center, they DNF'd here in today's race here. And let's go get your final standings here. So Brady 241 points scored on the season, 3 wins on the season. He gets the championship, and he actually wins the title by 20 points now over Caleb Campbell. Caleb second in the standings here. Probably his like 10th or 20th runner-up in the CRL, honestly, in points ever. Jesquito third in the standings. Good season for him out here with 1 win on the season. Will Bales 4th in the standings. So Will actually got jumped up to 4th. Jace jumped up to 5th. Max is in 6th. And look at this. They are all tied in the points. However, I'm crediting them by where they are in the points on the rankings here. So Will Bales had the tiebreaker with 2 wins. Jace Turner had a better finish than Maddox to get 5th. And Maddox Traber, his best career points finish in his 2nd career season. Hey, he could probably have some good seasons too now, think about it here in the future. We'll see how he goes, or how he does. The Jake Cooper 7th in the points. Connor Jacklin gets 8th. Jacklin's best career finish was 7th in Gen 4 last year. So he doesn't really get a career best here this season. Cam Spinner 9th in the standings. Around the top 10 was listed till all 10 winners of this season here, which were all pretty close here, but they were not very close in the points. All finished top 10 points here. Carter Limlin, Carl AC, Nicholas Rice, William Duns, Brent Grace out top 10. Carter's first ever season in your 20 seasons of racing without a win on a season here. There's the rest of your points here. That'll do it for today's race here. Thank you guys for watching here. Congratulations, Brady, on winning the championship. The Exalted Cup Series finale will be in the next few days here. I'll start filming that, likely to start this next week. And we'll see how that race goes. Either way, one more time, thank you guys for watching. Congratulations, Brady, on winning the championship here today. And it's KOK Wrestling signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.